Hello, welcome back to Small Bites. Julie Traeger, health coach here. And today we're going to be talking about what, as it turns out, about half of Americans have, and that's low stomach acid. So that statistic is according to the scdlifestyle.com. And if you know anybody who's got some major GI issues, this is really a website you might want to get to know. It's a couple of guys who were super sick from IBS and Crohn's, healed themselves through nutrition and supplementation, have developed a pretty specialized diet that's helped a lot of people. So scdlifestyle.com. Check them out if you or someone you know has some heavy GI issues. But according to them, half of Americans have low stomach acid, and it's something that I became interested in. Mainly because there's a section of people who don't feel really good when they start a paleo diet. They, in fact, feel worse. And this is one of the biggest reasons why. Animal products are some of the easiest foods in the world to digest. So if you find that you don't feel well after eating meat, there's something going on, and this is probably it. So other indications that you have low stomach acid: if you have a lot of heartburn after you eat, if you've got a lot of gas and bloating after you eat, if you have that feeling in the pit of your stomach like your food isn't being digested, it's just kind of sitting there, if you belch a couple of hours after eating and you can still taste your food, all of those are indicators that you've got low stomach acid. There is a fail-safe way to get tested for this. It's called the Heidelberg Stomach Acid Test, and you can go to a GI physician and they'll have you swallow a camera shaped like a little pill, go down your digestive tract, and they'll be able to tell you for sure. But unfortunately, this test is relatively expensive and often isn't covered by insurance. So if you're looking for another avenue, there is, and it is going to a reputable health food store and asking about a supplement called betaine, Betaine, betaine HCl with pepsin, Pepsin, pepsin. So this supplement actually helps your body produce more stomach acid. And by the way, I know that the general theory goes that if you have a lot of heartburn, you have too much stomach acid. And as it turns out, that's a really good way to sell antacids, but it's typically not true. So if you have a lot of heartburn and you're on that antacid roller coaster, you're popping them like Pez, pay attention to this. Really check this out, because you don't have to suffer and you don't have to take antacids forever. The caveat here is if you take a lot of medications that put you at high risk for stomach ulcers, because betaine and ulcers don't mix. So if you even remotely think you have an ulcer, please go get checked out with a physician before you ever take any betaine. But otherwise, the health food store will walk you through how to take it. And once you start taking it, the good news is betaine in and of itself helps retrain your stomach to produce stomach acid. So you don't necessarily have to take betaine forever. Some people take it for a few weeks and are able to get off of it. Some people take it for a few months or a year, but really you don't have to take this forever. So it's actually a treatment, and it can be a cure as well. So go to a health food store, have them walk you through the process of how to experiment and how to take this. And just know that if you, ultimately, if you get a burning feeling eventually in your stomach after taking betaine for a while, and I mean in your stomach, not your esophagus, know that the betaine is working, it's retraining your stomach, your acid is starting to come back, and so back off on the betaine until you don't have to take it at all. And if you feel a burning right away, if you take your very first dose of betaine and you feel a burning in your stomach, that actually means you don't have low stomach acid. But again, your health food store will help you. So that's it. The other thing I really want to encourage you to do, though, if you have any kind of GI issues, is to chew your food. Most of your digestion happens in your mouth, and so if you chew your food down to an applesauce consistency, forget that whole chew 32 times. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But I found that chewing to an applesauce consistency is manageable. That's something I can sort of half think about while I'm doing other things and still get it done. So, but chew your food, because you're always going to have digestive issues if you don't do that. So that's my soapbox for this week. Hope you have a really good week and a really good weekend. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.